These two teams all tied after one. On 1st and 10 is Counter. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd and 4.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will tie things up at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Roethlisberger. yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this one's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, that's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And that's caught at the 25. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie things at 20 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McDonald, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have now moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Roethlisberger now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Jackson now, 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 42 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. So that one will be accepted. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Roethlisberger. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Roethlisberger will throw. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. One last shot for Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down.